Hello everyone, my name is GAO ZEXIN. This is my reflect view about the US and China trade war. Firstly, we should know what is a trade war. Essentially, a trade war happens when countries start imposing tariffs on each other's product. Putting a tax on something discourages this product from being brought into the country as it makes it more expensive. In the past, countries have embraced tariffs to protect local jobs and the profits of business. Basically, the idea is that if you import goods from another country, you are not producing them yourself. But most economists agree that this way of thinking generally ignores the benefits bringing in cheaper products from overseas. Open trade is a good thing and has played an important role in raising living standards. This is because people are able to buy things more cheaply and can also have a wider range of products to choose from. Local producers also benefit because they can buy components for the things they want to make at a cheaper price. Second, let us analyze US and China trade war. The tit-for-tat exchange of tariffs between the United States and China gives the impression that the world's two big economies are heading down the road toward a trade war, which would have hugely damaging economic consequences. But this could be averted if they continue quiet backroom discussions to open up their market, particularly for China's. The trade war between US and China will damage the US and Chinese economies since the global companies such as Apple invest in both countries. This would affect not only US business but also American consumers. Retailers such as Walmart import goods from China, so prices will go up and living standards would be squeezed. And since US goods are sold widely, if they rely on parts from China, consumers in the rest of the world will also be affected. This same applies to Chinese consumers and producers, particularly since the half of Chinese exports are made by enterprises with foreign investors. The US is targeting high-tech manufacturers to disrupt China's flagship industrial strategy, the Made in China 2025 plan, which seeks to make Chinese manufacturing globally competitive by introducing more artificial intelligence and automation. The ability of emerging economies such as China to catch up with rich economies depends on their being able to access and adapt the best technology in the world. This lies at the heart of the problem. The US has launched these trade measures in retaliation for China's poor record on intellectual property rights protection, which includes requiring foreign companies to transfer their technology as a condition of investing in China. But a trade war wouldn't result in better protection of US technology or give American firms better access to Chinese market. Nor would it help China invest in America. A perennial Chinese complaint is that its companies are blocked, particularly in the technology sector, which is crucial for its economic growth. After an initial round of tariffs on steel and aluminum was unveiled, US and Chinese officials met to together discuss ways to open market wider and create a high-level playing field. Opening up China would improve US trade position. After all, its huge trade deficit could be reduced either by cutting back on imports or a better option, expanding exports. Thirdly, let us use trade theory to analyze US and China trade war. According to David Ricardo's theory of comparative advantage, a country should produce products with comparative advantage, export products with comparative advantage through the free trade, and import products without comparative advantage. In the framework of such free trade, international trade under the doctrine of comparative advantage maximizes the trade benefits of all participating countries. According to the David Ricardo theory, China's export to the United States should mainly be labor-intensive products, while the United States export to China should be mainly capital and technology-intensive products. Through the trade between the US and China, China and the United States can enjoy benefits of their respective production of two products. Now, let us use HO model theory, which is the famous natural factor of international trade, explain US-China trade. This theory points out the cost of international trade depends on the natural endowment of both sides of the trade. A country with relative abundant capital and technology and scarce labor resources naturally utilize and export products produced by its abundant resources in the international division of production and international trade, while importing foreign products produced by its scarce resources. Therefore, China should export labor-intensive products to the United States because labor is China's abundant resources. Accordingly, the United States should export capital and technology-intensive products to China because of capital and technology are abundant resources in the United States. This is my reflective view about the US and China trade war. Thank you.